Carson Wentz will have every opportunity to succeed in 2022 as the Commanders have put together an intriguing young group of wide receivers around him. Washington selected Jahan Dotson in the first round of last month's draft, pairing him up with Terry McLaurin, who, of course, is seeking a new contract as he enters the final year of his rookie deal. And we've seen this run on wide receiver deals. Curtis Samuel returns after being limited by injuries last season, and De'Ami Brown gives Wentz another deep threat. So, Marcus, with this cast around him offensively, what do we need to see out of Carson Wentz this season?
Yeah, I think he needs to be a facilitator more than anything, Boogie. We all know that Carson Wentz's biggest issue has been when he gets in critical situations, you can almost bet the house on a mistake. And when you look at that graphic we just put up with those young receivers, all of those guys with the ball in their hands are dynamic. And none may be more dynamic than Curtis Samuel, who's coming back off an injury. They have a really good run game. They have physical backs on the back end. Here's the issue that everybody runs into with Carson Wentz. 2 years ago with Phillip Rivers, the Indianapolis coach went to the playoffs. They missed the playoffs with Carson Wentz on pretty much the same team. So where do you attribute this to? Yes, I know that the defense played bad when he was in India against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but I don't believe a quarterback that we should hold in regard loses that game. They find a way to win that football game. So the Commanders bet on Carson Wentz. I believe he has to facilitate at a very high level and not make those critical mistakes when the is on the line or you have to have a play being made, and that will suffice. I don't know what the future will hold, but I hope that Carson Wentz understands that the ball delivery, great decisions, and if you're in trouble, man, throw it in the third row in the stands and punt the football. I hope that's what is being preached to him.
Yeah, Marcus, I'm glad you brought up, the kind of the fizzle to the end of the season last year, because when you look at Carson Wentz's numbers and you think, well, he's, throws in the mid-20s in terms of touchdowns, did a pretty good job of protecting the football. He eliminated some of the mistakes that you'd seen him make his last year in Philadelphia. And so people thought, hey, look, there's improvement there. But that's not good enough. It isn't. And I think the things that matter for Carson in terms of if he's a starter going beyond 2022 are the moments, and then in terms of the magnitude of the game, down 3, going into half, on the road against Dallas. Can you get in field goal range and kick a field goal? Or can you bring back some of those special moments that we saw when you were playing at an MVP level in Philadelphia, earlier in your career? There were times where you thought, wow, like he's doing this at a level that other quarterbacks in the league are not doing it at. Then we said, okay, hey, now, just eliminate the mistakes and we'll be okay with that. I don't think that's good enough for Carson. I think he needs to play well above the X's and O's, make the people around him significantly better, and play huge in the moments that matter the most, so when they go back and look at the end of the year, they like what they saw.
Tim, you see that video. It's a good reminder. I think some of us forget exactly what that looked like. We're referring all the way back to 2017, how great he really was, trying to capture any of that magic.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.